Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
I love this guy's makeup. He is not afraid to fail. He attacks on...
Now a play fake here on first down. It's all in by Brandon Cooks. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they
look at the Buccaneers starters now on defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach?
Throwing on third. Gone. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. His first.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there.
Early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a... And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams take it right down. It's the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Big, highly competitive pocket passer, can scan the field.
They go play action here on first down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll avoid
second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down.
On that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. But it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And on this one, he'll get to the 15. Right up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, which are...
And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-3 the score. We're back to Southern California right after this. 3rd and 9 to start it out. From the gun, here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, result.
Following the interception, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to break.
Exactly where they are on the field, so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception. interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Back to it after the pick six. Winston. And they're going to get this one off. On 1st and 10, Winston. And this is going to be caught. He won the downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. On play action, Winston. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out. They'll run it with Jones. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up
long coming up. Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up. The defense does their job here, and now for the punter and this special teams unit, a nightmare. You're snapping from your own 1-yard line.
And that job they did, no leverage for the offense. They got underneath, held their ground, so now they're trying to punt it away. If you're the punter, what's the first thing? Don't step out the back of the end zone, because then you give up a safety.
Yeah, you got to remember to catch the football first, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Play action now. Winston. Toward the sideline, and look at that. His first half. A first down throw for Winston. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Ronald Jones from 10 yards. Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he put the NFC in the Super Bowl. 2 more quarters to go. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the New England Patriots who are heading to their 9th Super Bowl since 2002 as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for us. The left side completion to Jones. Past the 20, and he'll get it down deep.
A little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
Winston into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 54 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down.
Heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case into their hands. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Bryce Hager in from his linebacker.
Not anymore.
3rd and long for Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Sampson.
And they just had against him.
3rd and 2, Goff. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Addition here to start out 1st and 10. Winston now from the 50. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. is now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Buccaneers. 3rd and goal. Winston. This is caught. And he's able to get it
on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abuka in there to drop it for his second.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right.
The timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Over the middle to Evans. Talk it over. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Down to see the rush. It was time to make a break for it.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this down in. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
They're trained to catch everything.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3. In the balance here on 4th down. One receiver to the left is Evans. Back to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got to run out of time, and we're going to be headed for OT. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, into overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're able to.
And it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him the
2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the Magic East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the West.
Now gone. That's caught by Kelly. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 40. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
But most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive backer, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abuka in there to get him again. Jameis to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted. Or was it? They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks.
You have to absorb that one. He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Call that a loss of 7.
But he's done very well in this game.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. And incomplete here on. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Play action. It's gone. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at 2. From his end zone. Goff on 3rd and long.
It all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And he couldn't get...
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes it's better for a short gain when he took off running.
Play action now. Winston. Flush to his right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Akeem Talib. And he'll return this ball. A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything.
Trip to the Super Bowl. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And we will time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Winston, rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tag. Working out of the gun, Winston. It's caught, Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Is that changing a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back. No gain.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.